Hello, everybody. This is volume number 4 of How to Stay Out of Jail. First thing first, I want to give you some basics when you're on the road traveling. Number one, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure if you see the blue lights on you and you know you're about to get stopped, you want to lock all your doors. And on the traveler side, the one that's actually steering the wheel, make sure you don't let that window down no more than probably 2 inches. Okay, make sure somebody in the car to video camera everything. Okay, that's your first offense. You never have your windows down. You have to have everything up so they can't get in your car any kind of way. Okay, that's for rule number one. Lock your doors. Have windows up. Do not turn the car off because trust me, they haven't been stopping you. And you crack your window no more than 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches at best. And when they start asking you for your driver license, you let them know offhand. I cannot give you my driver license because that's a state property. Unless you have a national card, what is your nationality, your affidavit of fact, and your dedicated authority order. Um, right now, they are under violation because they're stopping you from traveling, and that usually sticks. If they're try to force you, you got them on the camera, and when you make those statements, then they're being recorded, and you letting them know that driver license belongs to the certificate of live birth, which is the state property. And I'm gonna read this little thing that I've written down. How powerful the state is. The state is in nature of a trust, but it is not a trust. A state is non-corporate. Scripture is a trust, and a state law tries them all others. The estate is older than any form of law and legal issue that is in our realm, that is in our world today, and has been passed down through generations. Having coming from God as such, no formal law other than Scripture can access or penetrate the truth of the estate. When the executor is occupied, all law officers are naturally bound to perform the highest level of service possible so the executor is protected and the office is defended. As a command by the first executor of the first estate, Yahshua is the first one, which you would say Jesus Christ was the first executor. Executor of the estate deny everyone from exercising and presumption of authority to administrate the estate. No state law shall pass any law impairing the obligations of contract. So the estate is a contract. Now you got it, like contract law. I've been stating in my other videos. So that's very important. Unless their name been on a certificate of live birth, which is in state property, they have no jurisdiction to even ask you for your driver license. And since they can show three identifications, affidavit of fact, that means they have a lawful warrant under Title 18, Section 241, 242. You have to have a lawful warrant, and if not, they can be fined 2 million worth of gold and silver of the United States. Okay, that's under Title 18, Section 241, 242. Look it up, understand it, and that'll give you some uh, more ammo. Um, and usually, by learning the other things, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna leave you alone. You might as well say have a nice day, because they have no right to stopping you from traveling. But you already know protect yourself, and if you keep your car on, okay, if they try to tell you to know you don't have that authority, and you're being video recorded, and we got you on three-way. So if anything happened, trust me, hey, you know, but this is how you protect yourself. Start learning these laws, study them, and do your first hand. I usually don't get stopped because I'm always looking out for them. If I see them, I know how to slow down, whatever. So that's first thing first. 15 cars ahead, 15 behind. at all times, and you will see them coming and going. And that's one way you can protect yourself. But if you end up getting stopped, these are the procedures which you have to go by to do. Lock your doors, have your rent crack to 2 to 3 inches. Make sure you have someone on video camera. More video cameras, the better. You documentary and you start moving the tracks. They cannot get inside of your car. And when you let them know that unless they show 3 different identification, national identification card, affidavit of fact, and your dedicated authority order signed by Congress, which they don't have because there is no such thing as policemen, because that's been out the window since 1933 when they recycled and took all gold and silver from out of the public hands and put it in a public trust or a private trust. Therefore, you have no money. And all they've been doing for so long is hijacking people for liabilities, basically. That's all you pay when you pay tickets is a liability. And they still taking something out of your state and they having you paying the liability. So to avoid all that, getting killed and all this crap, understand the law is. And once you know that, you know how to protect yourself, then you know we some of us will have better chances than instead of giving you a driver license, get out the car and all this stuff. And you volunteer yourself by giving them over, and then they do. And because most of my black people die because they do what they tell them to do, and you don't supposed to do that. You supposed to have you are the authority, you are the power. But when you give them the power, but not knowingly, then what do you expect? Now you are already subject to whatever they want to do to you because you did not stand your ground. When I say stand your ground, the proper way of standing your ground, know the law. That's one of the best. That's better than a goddamn gun any day. Because once you know the law, from the haters, from the KKK, they're gonna respect you. I don't care how rich way because they know you are competent enough to know, the difference between a traveler and a driver. Driver get paid to be public servants. Travelers is private, you know. And remember this: all commercial activity, crimes are commercial. Commercial activities can be crimes. That's just how they can get all their revenue. So take this under consideration and study, and and you'll be okay. Then now you start working on operate on other things, financial income. Study things like financial income, how to make passive income. Find out what that is, and start young, start early. And so, by the time you get around my age, 44, I'm starting out late, but I'm gonna be all right because I got a lot to offer. I got a lot of value to offer people, and I'm sharing it. Okay, so until next time, y'all have a blissful day. Goodbye.